Alright, welcome to the very first on this channel how-to video. It's going to be about how to make homemade potato chips. First, you peel the potatoes, get however many potatoes you need, and get a potato peeler, or whatever type of peeler you have. Second, if you don't have a shredder that has this on it, you can cut it. You want to cut them really thin. Basically, like literally that thin. So, after that, you do all that. You can, if you want seasoning on them, seasoning. This seasoning I'm using on it. Then you want to heat your potatoes to, I try to get it 350 depending on the oil. If can't, I'll just let it get hot as you can. Usually if you let it that, it doesn't take that long to fry. So, after that, I usually cook with gloves. So, there we go, hold on. Actually, no, for this tutorial, I'm not going to cook with them. I'm just going to use my hands. And yes, my hands are washed. Every single time you cook, you wash your hands. If you're touching a new type of food, you wash your hands, especially if it's raw. And then you basically wait till the grease get hot. What I usually do, I get one of these, stick it in there so it's not quite hot enough. If you see that, you literally want it to be, as soon as you put it in, it should, where did it go? Where did that chip go? Oh, right there. Okay. You basically, as soon as you want to get in, basically you want it to be high as it can get. That, the oil, that's what I'm cooking at right now. It's going to slowly climb, slowly climb. I sometimes do medium high. I have it on 6 and everything on there, so that should be hot enough for it. If it's not, it's going to take a little bit longer. So, going back to this. So what I usually do when I put them in, I push the part in, slide them in. After I do that, I did a small, very, very small shake of sprinkle of the seasoning. So, it's like it's not that much seasoning in it. You barely want to taste it. It depends on your preference. It's like I don't really like a lot of salt on my stuff, so I'm not putting that much in there. And then what I do, let me go grab a towel. Alright, you can use a towel. That's the towel I'm using. Then I am going to use my whole cabinet of spices. So let's use cayenne pepper for itty bitty little kick. So I'm doing, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go 3 for now, see how I like it. I mix it around. Okay, we're going to have to do more than 3. Let's just do that. Okay, more than 3. So we go. So I did 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. You just basically get it where until you like it. Make it so much easier. Okay, so it should be good. Let's go check on that one. I'm cooking at 316 degrees. So it looks like this will go to 325. I know it probably said 375. I'm going to try to get it 325 and everything. Okay, see that? That's just cooking. 24. All right. We're at 25. Oh, it might actually. No, let's just stop at 325. Alright, we're cooking at, let's just do this. This is at, you can't really see it. It's at 330. I took it out and everything. It's going to quickly go back up to alright, let's, it actually might get hotter. So looks like it's stopping at 338, no, 340. Okay, I know you can't really tell. That's the thing about digitals, you can't really tell. 345, that is 345. That is 175 in Celsius. For all people overseas. Or whoever goes through Celsius. So let's go ahead and check on this. I use metal here. I'm going to use metal tongs just to see how what he's doing. And you do not want to crowd the. Don't want to crowd the pot because they're going to cook. They're not going to cook as quickly as you. Why am I having difficulties with this? Okay, so that's what. Okay, that dropped. I'm not going to put it back in the thing. So this is how your potato chip. This thing. This is how your potato chip should look. And there you go. You got a homemade potato chips. I'm going to do that for the rest of it, and then I am going to show you how I did it after. Actually, I might just speed up this whole process. So I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, what's up? So I'm back. So I got all of it is almost done. So that's what's cooking. That's what's there. That's what's left in the bowl. And I end up turning it up to high because it cooks it faster and it is cooked all the way through. So you're about to see me take them out. Don't worry when you take them out if they're stuck together, because when you add, don't add the seasoning before you cook them, because it just goes there. You can't really taste it. So yes, and also get one of those strainer spoons. If you have one of those spoons that have a strainer, like a metal mesh strainer in it and everything, you want to get one of those, because those are much easier than tongs. So here we go. Yes, I know I said don't I usually pull them out. That's the first batch. And if you have a lot of water in it, that's what's happening. So I have a pan underneath this one. So if it does overflow, it goes in the waste pan. So you're seeing what it's doing now. And when it gets that low, you stick it back on there. That's just a precaution I take when I'm cooking chips. Also what I do, I try to empty out all the water out of it, because that's what it basically is. When you put wet stuff in the grease, it bubbles up quicker and it breaks down the grease, and that's what makes the grease pop up quicker. Because it's trying to cook out all the water. And I'm gently tossing it. And you are basically seeing what I'm saying. Potato chips. Gently toss them until they get to that. Okay, so it's getting close to that part. We're getting close to that, so you take them out, boom. Just constantly put them up in there. And if you're asking, is my tongues messed up? Yes, they are. You work with what you got. I have another pair, but they were in the dishwasher. The dishwasher just stopped, and these are already dirty. So, and my hand's burning right now. Don't do that. Because that would be called cross-contamination. And these are, now I gotta get, see, that's what happens when water gets in there. It starts popping. That's when you want to make sure your stuff is dry before you stick it in hot grease. I get every little speck of the potato out. At least I try to. Because got that. Now I'm going to use these to do the rest. I am also shaking them off as I put them in there, because I don't want too much of it, too much water getting in. Now since I'm at like the very, very end of them, I use my hands. And if you are not used to cooking with grease, don't do what I just did. You will burn yourself. And then all the white that you see, man, all that like cloudy stuff, that is actually starch. And another thing, if you have a chef jacket, don't use one that has Don't use one that has metal on it because as it touches your skin, it burns. So, yeah. So, I'll quickly do that. And now they're to that point where I take them out. At least I'll take out all the ones that are closely brown. That one right there is way too brown. You get that when your stuff is way too thin. That, if you get in there that thin, let's just say a couple of minutes. Quickly take. Mom, can you open a window? Okay, I'm back. Yes, that was a alarm. Smoke alarm. But that was because some of the grease had got on the stove and hit one of the heating units. So I sprinkle a little more seasoning salt. Cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper. Give it a little toss. Oh, almost went out. And that's how you make homemade chips. Bon appetit.